Okay, welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Um, yeah, so today we're continuing to explore the operational transform algorithm. Let me first check. Yeah, it seems my audio works just fine. And yeah, that's cool. Okay. Okay. Okay, so what we left off was implementation of the algorithm for for editing, inserting, I'm sorry. Now we need to check if this works for deletion. After we do that, we can continue with um, the UI. So let's try to quickly go through what's, let's go to tests. Okay, so first we have this test for insertion. Now we need another test for deletion, which we will describe just now. Should correctly delete words. Yeah, I again changed my layout so I can type again. Okay, yeah, so first let's just copy the, whoops, let's just copy the OT stuff. And I guess the first test will be to add an operation, OT process operation. It will be new operation. Operation type. Operation type, delete. And let's start with what we did in the first test. I think we can just delete a word at index 5. So it'll be what, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we will delete entire word. Okay, so delete at index 6 world. Okay. Now we need to confirm that this change will affect the string correctly. So let's do OT history at -1. To equal type, operation type, delete, index 5. and string world. Let's run this test, and it failed because, so in the test, correct index 5. Interesting. So why it's 5? Let's see the transform operation. OP index 1, index 2. So what we want to get is a deletion at index 5, at index 6. So let's go back here and just count again. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's released in index 6. And for delete operation, we want to, let's see how it will work. So for this operation, it should stay 5. But for this operation, it should be, let's say we want to delete let's do the differently. So we will be deleting O from here. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Letter O. And then we also want to delete a word world from index 6. So what will happen is index here will shift back by 1. So we have first operation to be add 0 at point. So let's recall to this example here. So we want to get let's just copy it. Let's just copy like that. Okay. So what we want to get is 0 plus 11 5 next 5 16 5 8. Okay. So it will be slightly different for this operation. Actually, let's do, so this one's 6 7 8 9. So we'll be deleting at index 9 letters L and D. Okay. So after this operation, we should get hello world. And after this operation, we should get hello war. Okay. Okay, so what will happen? So obviously at index 0, and so if op1 index I don't remember where are the characters. Zero and and yes. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. I'll again reassembled my number layer here on my keyboard, and I haven't yet adapted to it, so it will be weird to see me trying all the different keys to find specific characters that I need. Anyway, so and let's add two tests actually. So one will be here, one will be here. It will be confirming that we deleted a letter O at index 4. And the next one will be 15. So we deleted at index. So it should be index 8. And LD. Okay, let's try. Yeah, it works. And also expect OT collapse to equal this. Nope. Expected hello world to default hello world. Okay, so it didn't. Oh, yeah, because we didn't implement the deletion. Okay, so what's basically will going on is pretty much the same thing as we have here, except for we will not be doing string addition. Okay, so let's say we have word hello, and we need to convert it into help. So we need to cut. Let's actually think about it in a different way. So we want to delete a letter L here in the middle. So we want to split somewhere here. So it will be at index -1. Plus from index plus string length. Let's check. And it passes. Yay, yay. Now, we need another test to see if the combination of these two works. So should handle combination of insert and delete. Okay. Now The only thing I want to verify here, because we already have tests for individual operations, I want to only check um, if it will output the correct string. Okay, so we will be doing operations in. I will just copy a bunch of them. So this one will insert banana. This one will be deleting LD at index 9. And then we want to insert subscribe. And it all happens at the same time, okay? So after this operation, we should have hello banana world. After this operation, we should have hello banana world. And after this operation, we should have hello banana subscribe world. Okay. Expect OT collapse. To equal hello banana subscribe work. Okay, that should be it. Let's try, and it did not work. Interesting. So hello banana works just fine. So how did we do that? How did we do that? Let me quickly check the chat, or maybe use. Okay, so we have one viewer. That's sweet of you. Appreciate that. I don't know who you are, but yeah, thanks for watching me struggling with algorithms. Okay, so let's check first what we did before. So uh, we checked the operation here. We insert banana. Sounds awful, you know. Sounds really, really awful. Anyway, we insert banana. How do you like that? I feel stupid. Now, after banana, we insert subscribe at index 5. And I guess, yeah, we insert both banana and subscribe at the same index. So technically, so something's wrong, okay? Let's actually comment this part out for now. I just want to confirm that. So we insert at index 5 banana, then we just delete at index 9 LD, okay? So technically, ideally, I mean, it should give us hello banana work, okay? And we also insert at index 5. So if this part doesn't work, that means we have an error in calculating index. Let's try. World. Okay, so we deleted incorrect character. Interesting. Interesting. So at this point we should have hello banana world. Let's just confirm that. I don't get it. So index for deletion is incorrect. That's for sure. It doesn't properly react to previous changes, previous inserts. Let's see the transform operation. So it selects currently a minimum between string length and difference between indexes. Indices. Okay. Okay, so let's figure it out. So we insert banana, which means that our index will shift by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 7. So instead of 9, it will be 16, right? So let's copy this test here. I just want to confirm that it will be 16. Okay, so it's not 16, obviously. So it's 12. Why it's 12? Well, 12 is obviously incorrect because after this operation, we will have this. And we were deleting at this point. No, I mean, we were deleting here, L and D. So it should have moved by string length. Why it's interesting. No. String length. Let's try just that for now. Huh. 12. Curious. Curious. Why it's 12? OP index. So we're subtracting index 9. So we're doing 9 minus 5, which is 3, 4. And we adding 4 to 9. How do we get 12? It should be 13. But still, it's smaller than we want. We want 16. we want 16. So how do we get that? Let's see. So on first operation, we have 0, then we have 5, and now we have to transform 9 and 5 into 16. So 5 plus banana is 7 characters plus 7. It's 12. 12. Okay. Now 9 minus 5 is 4. So we need to combine previous index plus string and then subtract it from okay. Subtract it from 9 minus 5. So we are so what we're doing is we're taking OP1 index plus OP1 string length plus OP2 index minus OP1 index. So 12. Why it's 12? Okay, let's make it pass by just putting 12 here. Let's see what it gives us. Banana world to deeply equal banana war. Okay, so it started doing something differently, but it's still incorrect. It's still incorrect. So where are we doing something wrong? Where are we doing something wrong? 5 plus 7. It still deletes two characters, but in the wrong place. And I'm not getting why. Let's just quickly debug this part. So so we have index difference. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. So it is 16. Why it didn't stop on the breakpoint? Type delete. Just for sake of, just like a sanity test, make sure that we at least capture yeah, okay, so it stops. But for some reason it didn't stop on delete operation. OP index 1 index is not 0. Oh, interesting. Okay, so so the interesting part here is that we're not reaching this code block. So let's see. Let's try another breakpoint. I just want to see if, like, why it's not getting there. So we have check for index. We have check for index being greater than previous operation. Let's debug. That's weird. So it is not reaching this code at all. Console log, last resort. I need to sleep more. No log. That's weird. Delete, 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 insert. Okay. Oh, right. OP1 is insert. That's why we don't see. Okay. So yeah, we're not getting to this part here. So it's something with this index here. So it means that our calculation here is incorrect, which is weird. So let's see. We need to bring back the calculations we got here. Okay, so from 0, we're not moving from 0, we're moving from 5, so we can skip this part here. Index 5. Index 5. Now we're deleting something. So it should be also different for, no, it should not. It should actually not matter at all. Like the last operation should be calculated correctly anyway. Hmm. So we start with index 5 plus index 0 plus 11 is length of what? String. Okay, makes sense. And then we subtract OP2 index. We get 16. Now we have 16 from index 5. We have 16 plus 5 plus 8 equals 29. Okay, so the same thing goes here. Instead of yeah, so the banana part works. So now we go from 9 it's what's 21? 29. Subscribe. Okay, so we tried to calculate the subscribe part. Okay. So 29 is and 29 minus, yeah, okay, so we just subtracted from previous index. So we take OP2 index plus OP1 index plus OP1 string length, and then we subtract Does it even make sense? Like, let's go back to this test first. Something is wrong. Yeah, sorry guys for the long silence. I just got stuck with thinking. That happens to me sometimes. Okay. And I'm sleepy as fuck. I slept for like 5 hours maybe. So I'm a little bit tired already. I don't think this live will go um long enough for us to actually finish the app, unfortunately. Yeah, so sorry about that. It will be kind of useless one. Hopefully we will get to the point where we have all operations working together. If that's so, we can start trying to implement the front-end part, but for now, I'm not sure. Anyway, so we have something wrong with our calculations. So let's actually go and imagine some operations here. So we have a word hello. We want to add world, okay? So we want to add space and world. So we insert one, two, three, four, five. At index 4, we get hello world. Now, at the same time, we want to insert I don't know, Thomas at the same index. We have two conflicting operations, and whoever wins, so we assume that last operation kind of wins. So first goes this one, and it inserts world. But now, as we wanted to insert Thomas here, we need to address that by indenting this index by what, 5, 6. And in this case, we will have index 10. And let's check. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, it shouldn't be 10. It should be... Oh, okay. It should be 10, but we need to append to this string. Well, technically, that's what we do. Okay, so now, after we have Thomas here, we also want to delete between these two operations. Delete, I don't know, hell, at 0. So now, for Thomas to be inserted correctly, we need to first take our index 4, and here we transform it to 10. Now we want to delete a word hell sequence of letters at index 0. So transformed operation will be transformed will be 10 minus 4. So it's 6. We don't care about operations that go behind us. Like if let's see, transform. Yeah. So it's applied only to operations which indexes are larger than the previous operation. So yeah, we pretty much don't care about what's behind us. So we now have 6, but we also wanted to insert Thomas at position 4, but position 4 now shifted because at this point we have um, just O world instead of hello. So we need to address that by um, first offsetting the index by 6, and then we need to remove um, offset by 4. Which gives us 6. So let's see. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, that's correct. So that's the process. But you can see that that you can see that for different kinds of operations, we need to calculate this part differently. OP1 index plus OP1 string. Okay. So if we can try something dirty for now, let's say OP OP2 type insert operation type insert. Then we use it. And otherwise, we will do this. Sorry, gotta answer that. Urgent call. Yeah. So now we have this. So depending on the current operation, we also want to uh, calculate things differently. I'm not sure if it's correct approach, but to be honest, I don't care if it's correct approach, because I just want to see how it works. It can be improved later on, always. Okay, so what do we have? Expected, received. Index 12, index -7. Yeah, that's cool. Not what I expected. So, oh, okay. So if the previous operation was deletion, no, we're not correctly, okay. Let's roll it back. I did something really weird. Okay. I did something I was not supposed to do. Let's, yeah, so I want this test to pass first before we can continue. String LD, LD. Okay, wait a second. Did it pass? No. So even though the index is correct, the computation of the string is not. So maybe the problem is not where we were looking for it. So we use document slice, and slice takes start and end, its indexes. Okay, so we have, we want to cut this phrase here. And basically what we want is, we want, oh, wait a second. This is incorrect. We need 16 here. And we can get 16. Okay, so let's actually work on a real example here. Hello, world. I just really want to understand exactly how the thing is calculated, because right now I'm just jumping around and I don't really do anything productive. So we're inserting banana. Hello world, we're inserting banana at index 5. Transform to 10. No, it's not transform to 10. Transform to 10 what? Yeah, doesn't matter. Now, we insert banana, and now we want to delete LD in the word world. LD at index 9. So obviously we just, for now, if we just do, why are they so loud? Okay, yeah, so what? I'm sorry guys, it's impossible. I will be in a second. All right. Much better. I can't think sometimes when they're around. So, um, what do we do? So we have hello world. We insert banana at index 5, and then at the same time we want to just delete something at index 9. So index 9 will shift. Oh, wait a second. Yeah. So we want to delete this part. Now, so as we inserted banana, our index will shift by 5. So it means that it will be transformed to 14. Okay, so let's check that. At this point, we should have hello banana world. And it should be 5, 4, 5, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No, it's not. Interesting. Wait a second. It should be 16. Why it's not 16? Maybe it's not 9? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it is 9. And we add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 characters. Oh, yeah. So we take length and we add length to index, so it's 16. Let's see what we do here. Here, we just add, no, we actually add op1 index plus op1 string length, and we're not adding it to the index, current index. So technically, it should be this. Or even this. I don't get it. Okay, so this, does this still pass? Yeah, it does. So our delete broke, and so does this. No, this one passing now. This one's passing. Okay. That's weird. So it passes, and yeah, so what if we do this? Will it still pass? No, it will not, because I messed something up. And now? No, not passing. Okay, so, oh yeah, sure. Because we didn't add space. And now it's passing. Okay, so these two pass. This doesn't. And it doesn't pass because why? Oh, this one passed. This one? Yeah. So let's open it. 8, and we had index 10. So here. Okay, so we do delete at index 4, and next we delete at index 9. Yeah, so basically what we did is we adjusted this function here, and it doesn't seem to be working correctly. It doesn't seem to be working correctly. Um, okay, okay. So what we should do here is, at this point, when we reach a delete operation, so the operation behind us is deletion. By the way, yeah, it should be it. Okay, so if the preceding operation is deletion, we hit this part of code, this one, and from there, I'm just curious if at least it deletes correctly. No, it doesn't. So we deleted the first letter correctly, but the second one is not. So we really should hit, um, we should really hit 8, not um, 9. Yeah, it shouldn't be 10. 8 is correct. It shouldn't be 10. Unfortunately, I didn't save any progress, so I don't remember what I was doing here. So we're doing OP index plus OP string length plus OP index 2 minus index. Okay, so basically it comes down to this. And that's kind of weird. So for the delete operation, we should how is it different? Can we just I had hunks. Did I? Yeah. Let's start from scratch. Oh, okay. It's now passing. And this one. So if we run the whole suite, yay, it all passing. That's cool. Okay. So it is promising. It is promising. And we're here for an hour again already. So I guess we can take a break for 10 minutes and then we can wow, it lags. It lags a lot. We can go back and start working on the front end. Okay. For now, I will just implement And here we go. Okay, so recent changes are available now. You're welcome to make changes, send pull requests, and stuff like that. For now, I will pause and we'll see you in 10 minutes. Hello. Oh, we have one more viewer on where? Let's see, channels on YouTube. Hello there. Yeah, so we're just working on the OT algorithm and we finally made it work. So now we start implementing the front-end part. So now we have everything, at least for now, what we need. Yeah, cool. So let's start with the front end. I will leave OT open here. We might want to add some documentation to it later. But for now, let's go to our roots page. And here we have a simple text area that is that will hold our text and will be synchronized. So what I'm thinking we will do now is we will just create, I don't want to go into all the WebSocket stuff right now. It's just too complex. So I think we will have two text areas that will both synchronized between each other, but not by a shared state, but rather by the OT algorithm. So what we want to do is we want to add a script in TypeScript, import OT from lib OT, and we will create new OT equals OT equals new OT, and we will pass a document here. um, okay. Now, we will have two clients. Each of the text areas will be clients. And I think we'll create a separate script, a directive in terms of Svelte. It will be ot.ts. Let's save it. And we will be exporting exporting a function that will accept a node. And parameters. I don't remember the type. Let me switch to a different project. Uh, okay, so it's just anything, basically. Let's leave it just an empty object for now. and it will give us action return. Empty object, HTML element. Okay, yeah, I can't type today either. Pretty much like this the last time. Okay, so as the parameters, we will have OT, and for now, I guess that's it. So let's go back to page. What did I call it? Okay. It doesn't want to import it by automatically. It's not assignable to never. Interesting. Hmm. Check again. I don't remember how to use this stuff. For some reason, I feel so stupid today. Analytic schema extends parameters. Yeah. Oh, okay. So it's HTML attributes. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it. That'll do. Sweet. Okay, now let's go back to the page. And yeah, it works. Okay, cool. So what's going on next? First, I want to run the server. And it opened in a different window. Let me just quickly bring it back here. Okay, nice. Okay, so we now have two text areas. Let me put them in the center of the screen. So it's a little bit easier to work. Flex and center, align items, center. Yep, cool. Yeah, that'll do. Sweet. Okay. So what's next is first we want to make sure that we properly load the OT. So um, technically there should be a separate client layer, which probably we want to create. And there should be also OT server that we will be using to synchronize both. Okay, so OT client will be collecting events and sending them to the server. Also, it will be connecting to the server. So let's export class OT server. And OT server will be a single server that we have that we will be connecting to. It will it will do private OT OT. This OT equals new OT. And for now, we don't care about the value that it will store. So let's just write hello there. Okay, cool. Now, connect. Client will be just an object. With an ID. maybe it's easier to go with WebSocket right away because I will be writing a lot of extra logic that we will not need in the future. So maybe it's simpler to start a WebSocket stuff and just go from there. What do you think? I am not sure right now. So let's see. I don't want to write entire logic for connecting and everything. So yeah, let's do a WebSocket. So I want to start with WebSocket server. I want to start with WebSocket server. Um, let's go back to the very root here. And there will be index.ts. And here we will do our WebSocket stuff. For WebSocket, I will use socket.io because it's probably the simplest way um, to do this stuff. Let's just go to socket.io. Oh, wow. That's fun. Okay. So, yeah, let's, you can see it's pretty straightforward. We just can um, go to get started um, and project initialization. Okay, yeah, so let's install socket.io. I will need a separate tab here, bun add IO. Nice. And now we can switch back here. And for socket.io server, we will just import socket.io. Okay, it doesn't have declaration. Because I'm stupid. Sweet. So we now have server here. Tooling. Interesting. Yeah, okay, so project initialization. We don't care about that. Express, ES modules. So they suggest Express, but I don't really need that. So the part we need is this integrating socket.io. So we will need And now we want to listen. Uh, let's do something like this. Okay. Let's first start to check if it works. Um, WebSocket index.ts. Let's just yep, works. Now we want the client. So there's this IO function, and by default it connects to 3000. We will be listening on a different port, so um, let's go back to our library. And technically, we can just implement server and client here. So let's start with client. Oh yeah, I forgot it has this weird method of importing stuff. So instead of just doing that, it should client library loads on the browser side from the socket.io client package. Okay, so it's a different package. Yeah. Let's go install it. Let's stop the server, bun, add, what's that? Socket.io, IO. client. I think we'll also need to add types. So let's do -d types. Okay. Okay. And we want options, port, and port will be 5454. Okay. Okay, cool. Now, we have our WebSocket. Let's try running the server, and we will then go to here. Now, apparently it should work. Let's try opening console. Socket IO not found. Interesting. IO on connection. Broadcasting overview of the API. Okay, client API. Port IO. Okay, protocol URL. Oh, it can be URL. So mhm. Okay, so we need to modify headers. So now it should fail. Yeah, connection refused. Okay. WebSocket indexed, yes. Let's just copy this example here. And we want to add, what was the header? Yeah, this guy here. Yeah, by the way, I just released a new video. So you can check it out on YouTube now. It's live for a few hours. Access control allow origin. And I think I'm supposed to set it to a star. Now let's find the star. Okay, it's on my pinky. Okay. Now let's minimize that. And let's restart. No, it's still there. From origin, let's see, network, all headers, response, no response. Okay, let's see. I'll just copy the entire thing. Hmm. Okay. Maybe I missed something when That's interesting. Let's see here. Okay. So there's this on upgrade thing. Wait a second. Maybe it's okay. Let's try that. Okay. Yeah, we're connected. 4 times for some reason, but yeah, we're connected. Cool. And it's 2 hours almost. Okay, I think we will do maybe 30 more minutes, and then we'll wrap it up. And there will be third part of this marathon um, next Sunday. This Sunday, I mean, like closing by Sunday. Okay. All right. So it's really hot in here. Just turn off my heater. Okay. So now we have our socket connection on the client. And what we're gonna do is we need an OT. So I need a socket, and I need a OT. Okay. Now, um, so first thing will happen here is we need to receive an information from the server. Okay. So we will go to here, and I think I might want to isolate this whole thing into separate file, like the server and the event stuff. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Let's start with what we have. So there'll be an instance OT. There will be a document. I love this phrase. If you saw a cartoon recently came out, Nimona, awesome, awesome cartoon. So highly recommend to watch. Yeah, so that's where it coming from. I don't care about this function here. What I am care about is this part, and on every connection that happens, I want to send a first operation or a sequence of operations um, that are currently held um, by the OT server. So for that, I will do IO, and I will do IO emit, OT uh, history. To Wow, I can hear my laptop. That's unusual. To JSON, and we don't have this method yet, so let's go to here, and we'll create it to JSON. JSON. Event. Okay, we don't even need this. Okay, now we need this thing to go to our client. And now I want some more documentation. So socket instance connection. And IO, socket instance, disconnect socket. How do I get the data? So 2 clients. Connected on load document. Um, so what I'm doing right now is I want to have a set of event names that are fixed across um, everything. So I will be using this, and now we can go to the WebSocket, OT event load, and we can do the same thing for client. Where did I do that? Oh, okay. OT client. Okay, so here we do this, and now we have exactly the same names. OT event is not defined. Yeah, okay. So for some reason, we don't see the event coming back. That's interesting. I'm not sure why. Events, meeting events. So server side, hello world, client side, hello argument. Okay. Okay, so the problem somewhere in the event emission socket. Okay. Now we can go to WebSocket and see if there's anything interesting. Connected, ping. That's interesting. So why are we not receiving events? Ideas? I don't have any for now. No events, no events. Why would it be? Connection. Okay, connection. It's not doing anything. I'm too silent today. I can't think properly. Connect and disconnect. Let's see if we're disconnecting. And we are not. Let's try this. Okay, so it is working somehow, but doesn't receive any events. No, nope, doesn't work. And it's time for us to wrap up, unfortunately. Not a lot of progress. Luckily, we at least finished the algorithm itself. At least we think so. I think so. Yeah, so on Sunday, I will try to figure out this whole situation with the sockets and everything so we can start working on actual stuff. For now, yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing. There will be more videos, there will be more live streams like that. Hopefully better than this. I don't really saying anything, but yeah. Yeah, appreciate your time. See ya.